Just did my intro in one take. I don't know, that didn't seem right, so let me do it again just in case. I knew I missed something. I knew it. Take 2. Nope. Take 3. Hey there, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, my name is Miss Dorcia. If you are a returning kitten, thank you so much. I appreciate your continued support. Here I am in love with all things beauty, fashion, and everyday life. But there's a catch. I can be simple and basic or extra and bougie. You see, I love beautiful things, but if I don't have to spend all my coins, then I'm not going to. I created this channel for women on the other side of 40 who, like me, love fashion, but may struggle with navigating this ever-changing industry. So along with discovering your own style, it is my goal to inspire you to embrace it and follow your true self. So if you, like me, love affordable and attainable fashion, you've reached the right channel. Let's get into today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate it. And I think that you guys are enjoying these Shein hauls. I know that I am. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, I want to thank Shein for sponsoring this video. I truly do appreciate it. So I was asked to do a wear to work haul. So I felt that this was fitting considering that we are already transitioning into fall. Now this is for the one that like to be a little jazzy when she go to work, okay? Because, you know, that's me, you know, and I can only give you me, you know, my authentic self. So as always, I like to do curations. I don't like to just get a piece here and a piece there and say, hey, go figure it out. I love for my pieces to be versatile. I love to be able to mix and match within whatever it is that I'm buying. But more importantly, I have to also envision it in my closet. I need to be able to wear pieces with something in my closet. And if I can't do that, then it's not worthy. It's not a purchase that I'll get my cost per wear. I hate having one piece that I can only wear with one item. Everything needs to be able to go with something in my closet, and that is what I hope that I am inspiring you to do as well. Think outside of the box. Think outside of the box. And number one, shop for a need. Nothing wrong with, you know, having some retail therapy. I totally understand it. But I think that a need should be first. And if you are having fun, at least it needs to be able to go with something in your closet already. So this curation, in my opinion, is a very neutral, warm palette. And I enjoyed putting it together for you guys. So I hope that you do enjoy it as well. But first, let's get housekeeping out of the way. As I shared with you, this video is sponsored, but trust and believe that my reviews are definitely authentic. They are my own reviews. If I get something and I don't like it, you are going to know about it. It is my goal to be 100% transparent with you guys because you are entrusting me. You know, you are spending your coins on a review that, you know, I give you. If I say I like it and you decide to get it, I want you to like it as well, okay? And so always know that my reviews are going to be 100% my own and 100% transparent. And for reference, a little bit about myself, I am considered to be an hourglass / pear-shaped figure, meaning the top portion of my body, and measurement wise, is a tad bit smaller than the bottom portion. I am 5'8". My bust size is a 42D. My top size, I can wear something as small as a medium, depending on the fabric, on up to a size 2X. And my bottoms and or dresses are a solid size 18-20. And in saying that, for the most part, I tend to, when it comes to Shein, I tend to stay within the 3X to 4X, because if you know anything about Shein sizing, 3X is an 18, 4X is a 20. So that is where I stay. Now, again, because I do my due diligence and I pay attention to fabric, you know, it may fluctuate a little bit, but for the most part, I'm going to stay in that size range. Oh, and I also wear a size 11 shoe. And because I am giving you guys my 100% honest review, I've created my own set of criteria, and I've also created my own 5-star review, which I'll share with you in just a moment. And what I also want to share with you guys, that the prices that I quote for these items, they fluctuate, unfortunately, because Shein is always running some type of promo. So at the time that I filmed this, to editing it, getting it up and out to you guys, it was what it was then. But by the time you decide to purchase, that price may change a little bit. And it's because Shein is always running some type of promo. So please forgive me if the prices don't match up. But also remember that you do have my discount code, which I will give to you at the end of the video. So you got to stick around for that. And lastly, what I feel compelled to mention is, you know, I know that when you guys see these hauls, you want to get straight to the clothes. And I've also had someone tell me that I do too much talking. So if me giving you things that are important to me, that help me when I shop, if that is me talking too much, then this video may not be for you, because I want to give, I wish someone did that for me when I first started, you know, my journey with shopping online, because we all know how difficult it is to shop online. And I do my due diligence, and I want to give that to you. So, you know, yes, these videos may be a little long, but it's because I want to give you the best, and I hope that you do enjoy it. I have also had many of you tell me that you do appreciate me being very detailed and precise with you. So, you know, it's like the scale is kind of equaled here. So again, I do a lot of talking. So if this is not for you, I am always going to include timestamps. So if you don't want to see this portion of it, you can always jump to the haul. So let's get started, kitten.
I've created my own expectation scale, which consists of 4 criteria. 1, first impression, the fabric. Because I've done my due diligence, now I get to feel it, because polyester got a lot of cousins, y'all. Workmanship. This is where I do visual inspection. Because I'm a seamstress, the things I look for, if it's printed or have stripes, do they line up? Is there any puckering of the seams? Do they line up? I check the zippers. I check my buttons to make sure that they are sewn on tightly. I also look for loose thread. Well, you may say, loose thread. Number 1, you should expect it. But if you find yourself clipping more than 2 minutes, somebody in quality control was sleep. 3, overall fit. What's the first thing we do when we get it? We try it on. Now, depending on what it is, whether it's a top, a dress, or pants, how does it feel? How does it fit? Will there be any possibilities of wardrobe malfunctions? Now, this is key. I need you to take a mental note. Because this garment was not specifically made for you, there's always a possibility you will have to alter it. And lastly, number 4, how well does it seam or iron? What's the wrinkleability? Is that even a word? But this will determine whether or not it is travel friendly. Are you going to be ironing for more than an hour? All right. If you can't steam or iron it, for me, in under 30 minutes, it is not worth it, and it is not travel friendly. Now, just like the Hiltons, I have my own 5-star rating. 1, I don't recommend. More than likely, I will be returning. 2, I don't recommend either, but I don't want the hassle of returning. 3, I would recommend. It's just not for me. 4, I would recommend as well. It's a keeper, but may need to be altered. And 5, I highly recommend. It is darn near perfect.
All right, first up are the tops. They come from the shop Auralis. They are sold as a 3-pack. They are described as a smock,
printed tank top. They are $18.27. Goes up to a size 4X. I am wearing a 4X. Reviews gave it 4.78 stars. They are 93% polyester and 5% elastane. Next up are the skirts. Now these are sold separately. I'll put the prices up on the screen for you. They are from the shop SHEIN BAE. They are described as a high waist, ruched, mesh pencil skirt. They go up to a size 4X. I am wearing a 4X. Reviews gave it 4.91 stars. They are 100% polyester.
All right, kids, I had to get really creative with this one because there are a lot of pieces in this haul. So I do hope that you enjoy the way that I formatted this haul for you guys. So the first item is this, and I have my tablet in front of me and I have notes. So you will see me looking down to make sure that I am giving you the right information. So this first item actually came as a set. It is a 3-piece set, and it is these beautiful smock neck. They're calling them tees, I guess because of the sleeve, but they are a smock neck. They are polyester and they do have some elastane, so there is some stretch to them. What I appreciate the most is the ruching along the side. I love that. If you want to wear them out, you can wear it out as well. But because of the way that I knew that I was going to pair this, I definitely tucked mine on the inside. So of course, as you see here, it came in black, a cream, and this very pretty chocolate, like marble look almost. And I'm not sure if I saw the skirts first or the tops, but I do know that when I saw these ruched pencil skirts, I knew that they were going to complement those tops, y'all. I envisioned it and I knew that they were going to work together. Now, as I said, the tops came in a 3-pack, but the skirts are sold individually. And of course, as you see here, it comes in, it's called khaki, that chocolate brown and black. And for some reason, and I know that I'm sure it's because of the color, they are all different prices, but they're all under $20. But I just knew that these were going to complement each other. I love that skirt. I love it. It is a ruched mesh pencil skirt. I love that it comes down below the knee. I love that it's not the type that rides up. Y'all, this combination, in my opinion, worked out perfectly. And of course, because we are going to wear this to work, y'all know I had to pair it with some blazers, right? You know I had to pair it with some blazers, but I love this. I love that the top is a smock neck, so it's not for those who don't like turtlenecks. You have that option. It's not tight around the neck. I know some don't like that either. In my opinion, though, it could have been just a tad bit more snug, and only because once you put the blazer on, sometimes you have to fuss with the collar, but that wasn't a deal breaker for me. But again, I love these tops and I love the skirts, and I knew that they were going to work well together. All right, first impression straight out of the bag. For the tops, they were what I hoped them to be. I mean, the seams lined up. There was no snipping of threads, and they are definitely worth it. The workmanship is there. I didn't even have to iron these guys. So what that says to me, if you are traveling, or if not, these will definitely travel well. And I do think that they are definitely worth it. And for my star rating, I give these a 4. I definitely do recommend it. And for the skirts, again, straight out the bag, the workmanship was there. There was no puckering. They are ruched, so I expected them to look the way they look. I do appreciate that you cannot see through them. And I love the way they fit. And I am wearing a 4X. I'm also wearing a 4X in the top. And I do have to say that I probably could have sized down on the top. I definitely probably could have sized down, but they are definitely, for the skirts, get your true size. Is definitely worth it. And for my star rating on the skirts, I definitely do give them a 4 as well. I do recommend it. Now you get bonus in this video. I am showing you guys how I styled these up. Again, like I said, I knew immediately that I wanted to wear blazers with this. You can definitely wear it without a blazer, but for work, I know a blazer is appropriate. And I mean, you could probably even wear a nice long sleeve shirt. You could have probably even put, y'all know me, I love denim. You probably could have put a denim over one of the, a denim shirt over one of these as well. Each one of these looks came together beautifully. I almost thought that the chocolate skirt and the blazer that I paired with that was a little bit too busy. But once I put it on, I was like, nope, it's fine. It is fine. I absolutely love this. And I think, again, everything turned out as expected. All right, next are these beautiful trousers. They are from the shop SHEIN BAE. They are described as apricot wide leg trousers. They are $29.37. They go up to a size 4X. I am wearing a 4X. Reviews gave it 4.8 stars. They are 97% polyester and 3% elastane. All right, next up is these pair of, they are described as a pair of apricot wide leg slacks. Y'all, I love my wide leg pants. I absolutely love them. And these are, I love them. I honestly love them. Sometimes pleats can go wrong in the front, but these are okay. You do have your front pocket. And what I love about the waist of these pants is you have the elastic in back. These fit me perfectly. Again, these are a size 4X. I love the length of them. They weren't too long. I can wear a heel with this. I can wear a flat with these, and they are perfect. These are quality. They are quality. And again, I absolutely love the way they fit. Now, up next are 4 tops. 4 tops. Now, again, because I didn't want this to be an extremely long video, I'm going to show you all of the tops paired with this one pair of pants. Again, when I tell you, if your wardrobe, if your items are not versatile, what are you doing? I'm showing you 4 tops with one pair of pants. And you cannot tell me that each one of these tops do not complement this one pair of slacks. Absolutely. This worked so perfectly. And I felt let me share something with you guys really quickly. When I'm putting these pieces together, when I'm curating, when I tell you guys I be doom scrolling, I'm doom scroll. I want to make sure that when I put these pieces together, that not only do I envision the picture, I want you to envision it as well. And before I hit checkout, I go through these pieces again because I want to make sure that everything goes together. I want to make sure that for me, again, I can grab something from my closet to complement it. But for me, what's more importantly, because I'm showing this to you guys, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing the shopping for you. I want you to be able to see these pieces in action by themselves. Because I know not everyone may have a closet full of clothes. I totally get it and I totally understand it. So I want you to see what I saw. And I hope that I did this for you guys. So let's start with the first top. And it is this long sleeve. This is a bodysuit. It is a mesh cutout bodysuit. But the way that, I did not turn my phone off. Forgive me. Excuse me. Hold tight. Okay, sorry about that. Number one, the color is what attracted me to it because I immediately thought of fall. I don't have too many chocolate tops myself. And I love that it's not too revealing. It gives you just a little bit, but it's still appropriate for work. It is a bodysuit, like I shared, and it's not uncomfortable either. You know how some bodysuits can be really uncomfortable, but this one is not uncomfortable. Now, you can be one of the girls that don't like to snap hers. You know, you can totally tuck this in, but I was able to snap mine and it was not uncomfortable, okay? The second top is this leopard cold shoulder bow tie, because you tie it in back and it has, you can tie it how you want to. But what I appreciate about this, aside from the shoulders being out, was that it is a peplum hem. So very complimentary for those of us that want to not show everybody what we got going on down there, okay? We all know the animal print is trending. This one has a belt that you can tie around the waist. I love it. I love it. All right. The next top is this, it's a mesh bodysuit. It's an animal print mesh bodysuit. This one was not uncomfortable either. And it is a semi mock neck. It's not a true scoop neck, but that one wasn't uncomfortable either. Again, if you don't want to fasten your bodysuit, you can always just tuck it, but I had no problem tucking this one. The only thing that sometimes I don't like with bodysuits, especially with a light colored pair of slacks, is sometimes you can see the outline of the body. Call me old school, and I don't know if this is a Gen X thing or just a lady thing. I do not like panty lines. I do not like that. I can't stand it. It's a pet peeve of mine. For the most part, because, you know, you can put a blazer on with this, or you can definitely put a third piece on with it. It's not a big problem, you know. And lastly is the top that I'm wearing. Now, this one is not quite work, depending on where you work. But then again, you can probably move the sleeves up a little bit more. But because of the way that the front is made, if you put a camisole up under, you can probably, you know, it'll probably be appropriate for work, but this was definitely just for fun. I love it. It's cute. It is so cute. But this is definitely one that I definitely would have fun with, okay? All right, so let me first give you my first impression with the pants. Straight out the bag, they were what I hoped them to be. The seams are all fine, no puckering. I had to do just minimal snipping of threads. Everything lines up perfectly. Everything is, these pants are, they're truly perfect. And for the long sleeve bodysuit, straight out the bag, it is what I expected it to be. I already knew what the material was, so I knew what I was getting. No problem with it. Again, workmanship is there. Seams are fine. I'm sorry, let me go back and give you my star rating on the pants. I definitely give these a 4. I do recommend it. And for the long sleeve chocolate bodysuit, I give this one a 4 as well. I do recommend it. For the cold shoulder peplum animal print top, first impressions right out the bag, it was, again, another one that I anticipated, and I wasn't let down. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate the fabric. It's a nice airy fabric. This one as well, if you're wearing this one to work, you can also put a blazer on over this as well, or even a cropped, I can even see a cropped blazer with this one as well, because of the peplum. You don't want to hide that. It's too cute to hide. Workmanship was there. For my star rating, I give this one a 4 as well. I do recommend it. And for the animal print sleeveless bodysuit, again, first impression straight out of the bag, it was what I expected it to be. No snipping of thread, seams, no puckering, everything lined up. I give this one a 4 as well. And lastly, for the top that I am wearing, straight out the bag, first impression, this one I did need to put some heat to this one. I steamed it just to, you know, kind of loosen the wrinkles up a little bit. Actually, there was no snipping of thread. The workmanship is there. Nothing is off. And for my star rating for this one, I give this one a 4 as well. I do recommend it. Moving on, I'm not going to make you guys wait to see how I styled these pieces. I'm going to show you how I would wear each one of these, and we're going to start off with the long sleeve bodysuit. Yeah, I went through almost every blazer up here trying to figure out what color I wanted to pair it with. So, you know, in my mind, when I do that, what I do is I go through, you know, my tops, and then I see what shoes I have. I admit it, sometimes I'm matchy-matchy. For the most part, that has always been me. So that has been a part of my fashion journey, where I'm trying to get out of being so matchy-matching. But sometimes matchy-matchy just works, okay? And one of the things that I learned is to embrace who I am. That's who I am. So, you know, it is what it is, okay? But when I looked at these mules, and for me, mules signify the beginning of fall, okay? You want to bring the toes in, but you still want to have some of your foot out. So mules are definitely a segue into fall. I don't know why I want to say autumn, because who gets autumn? But mules are definitely a segue. So when I saw that I had these mules, I was like, oh, okay, this will work, okay? This is definitely a work look. And because it's a blazer, if you decide to step out after work, take the blazer off and you are good to go, all right? The next one is the sleeveless bodysuit. When I knew I wanted to pair denim, I knew it. Y'all know I love denim, right? I love denim. And those are my mules that, again, another pair of mules. I knew that those would complement one of my totes. This is an easy work look. Easy. For this white top, I just went with the flow. I grabbed a pair of my white sandals because this is something that I can wear right now, okay? And again, you know, I don't like to tell you guys where you're going, or we're grown. We wear your clothes where you want to wear them, okay? But I knew, because I wanted to stay light and fun with this top, that I still wanted to have my toes out. So that's why I grabbed a pair of my open-toed shoes. And for the last one is the cold shoulder animal print peplum. This is exactly how I wanted to wear it. Again, like I said, you can put a blazer over this if you want. I do envision more of a cropped blazer, or I could have even did denim with that as well. But I wanted to stay comfortable with this. I wanted that airiness of the top. So this is exactly how I would wear this. All right, kittens, as promised, here are the two codes that I'm always going to give you guys. The first one is my search code, and this is a list of my favorite things. The way that you use this code is you put this in the search bar, and this will take you to a page that will bring up my favorite things. And what's cool about this one, what I decided to do for you guys, if you're interested in a previous haul, I include up to at least my last 2 hauls. So, and hopefully, you know, if things are still available, they will be there for you to shop as well. So again, this DD358 is what you use to shop my favorite things. And of course, lastly, this is my coupon code. You use this at the end in the promo box at checkout. As always, I want to remind you about the trend shops on SHEIN Curve. When I tell you there are so many curve stores, whatever your vibe is, whatever your style is, SHEIN got something for you, okay? I shopped a new trend shop this time, and I'm very pleased with it. But for some reason, I'm a creature of habit. I tend to stick with what I know, and that is SHEIN BAE. I love Inali. I love Inali, y'all. I love Maweii. Those are some of my favorite, and I tend to always go back to those because those styles kind of speak to me. You have your choice of so many shops. When you go to the website, you tap on the trends button. It'll take you to whatever shop you want to. And for us, because I know that you guys are my kittens and we are all part of the Curve shop, I know that there are some that watch me that are not necessarily plus size. There's something there for everyone. So don't forget, when you find a shop, follow it. Again, thank you to SHEIN for sponsoring this video. I am truly having fun and I do appreciate it. Are you a kitten? If you have watched more than 3 videos, you are already an honorary kitten. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Subscribe. It's free. And tell a friend so they can tell a friend so they can tell a friend. Thank you guys so very much. I am having so much fun with these Shein hauls, and from my analytics, I know that you guys are having fun as well. I do hope that this gave you some workwear looks, because I know that it inspired me, and I know that I'll be wearing these myself, okay? As always, if you'd like to keep up with me, see what I'm doing on a daily, you can always catch up with me on my other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Let me know if I hit the mark with some of these workwear looks. If not, let me know. It's okay. You can tell me. I'm a big girl. I can take it, okay? Thank you guys so very much. I do truly appreciate your continued support. This is Miss Dorcia, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.